Never know. You never know. You really never know, YouTube. You really never know, Facebook. What up? 30,000. Okay, let's do that. You just never know what's going on YouTube, Facebook, all social media land out there. Good afternoon. It is good to see you. Real estate investing subject to is magic. Well, so tonight what we're going to be going over is a deal that I'm putting together right now, and I just wanted to kind of show you how I'm putting it together because it doesn't look like a normal subject to deal, right? It doesn't look like a normal deal. So let me see. This is going to be so beautiful tonight. How to buy houses subject to without credit and banks. How about this? Without credit or banks. Shoot, let me do that. Credit or banks. So what's going on, class? I am Chris Haskins. My mission and my ministry is to raise your financial literacy through real estate investing and entrepreneurship. It is not only such a beautiful day, I just want to give homage to life, to my God, to the universe, and to my family and my ancestors. I am so thankful that you allow me to pour into you. It is my honor. Let me let you do. Let me tell you this. I am here to electrify you. What I know for certainty, it is my job, it is my duty, it is my obligation, it is my honor, a pleasure to show you exactly the step by step to become or maintain a successful entrepreneurial venture, successful entrepreneurship, and real estate investing. It's my job. It's the burden that I have. That's the calling that I have in my life, right? It's just what it is, right? All morning, noon, and night, I'm thinking, how can I get my people out of living check to check? How can I get them to have more money at the end of the month? How can I help my people to get out of poverty? Whatever it is, out of whatever situation you in, even if you're making a ton of money, we got to figure out how we're going to get you to make more money, right? So get your questions in. This deal we're going to go over tonight, why is subject to like magic? What the hell is subject to? Well, let's go over that real quick. If you're just joining my content and you never have done this stuff before, let's read what subject to is. Do I have it written down here? No. I'll read to you. You got to get your Barron's book. If you don't have your Barron's book, please get one. You can go to, what is it called? Amazon. You ever heard of Amazon? Yeah, that place there. Subject to, it is the circumstance in which a buyer takes title to a mortgaged piece of real property. They're taking title. They own it now, but is not personally liable for the payment of the amount due. So they own it, but they're not liable for the loan. The buyer must make the payments in order to keep the property. If you don't make the payments, then the bank will foreclose. However, with defaults, only the buyer's equity in that property is lost. Now it says here contrast to assumption of mortgage. I ain't talking about no assuming mortgages. I ain't putting up credit. You see, buying houses subject to, we don't put up any of our credit. We don't have to worry about tax returns. We don't have to worry about bank applications, profit and loss, appraisals, home inspections. None of that stuff. Let me show you what I'm going through right now. Y'all know right now I'm building a house for my family. Look at the loan document. Look at this, y'all. You see it back here. Look at that. Inch thick loan documents. So this is the amount of documents you're going to need for a subject to deal right here. 3 docs. Same house, same deal, different money. All right. It's just a mess, right? And y'all know I stand on my high horse telling you not to use banks. But sometimes you got to use them because they give you a low interest rate and we're building now. And I don't want to use all the money, my own money. So sub 2, don't got to worry about all the, man, pulling your credit and all that stuff. What's going on, T? How y'all doing? What up, Rich Brothers Construction? Good to see you. Raleigh. How you doing, brother Raleigh? Angela, good to see you. So tonight I'm going to share my screen and show you a property me and my business partner are working on right now. I'm going to take you on a little ride today. I'm going to be your pilot for the next few moments in time. Because once again, I want to electrify you. I got to shake you a little bit to get you off the edge and getting into doing creative financing. All right. So this deal, great deals are made. They don't make themselves. So when you actually look at this deal, it doesn't necessarily look like we could even do this deal, right? So let's go over the numbers. And if you got any questions, make sure you put it in. And anybody who wants to support the channel, there's a little button right down below. It says join. Uh, it gives busy professionals and entrepreneurs just a little something extra if you want to if you want to get your question answered first every time I come live. It's just going to cost you nothing but a large Starbucks coffee a month, and I thank you for supporting the channel. All of my members, I'm going to do something special for you guys. Members only stuff. Thank you. It's a join button. Ain't gonna work on iPad, Apple phones. I don't know. iPhone doesn't work on iPhone. I don't know why, but it works on everything else. This stupid iPhone. So subject to, we're buying it. We're taking over. Generally speaking, we're buying the property. Don't forget, what is the definition of buying a house? The seller deeds us a house. Seller will deed us their property, keeping the loan in their name. We come in and take over the payments. Period. That's it. That's how it works. So rewind the video if you need the professional definition there. But members, questions first, please. What up? Oh man, C Rose, good to see you, my friend. What up down in Tampa? Good to see you. Thank you so much for supporting one of my members. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. Thank you. You are welcome. Due process. Good. You are welcome. You're welcome. I haven't seen, yeah, Eddie down in Atlanta doing his thing. I'm sure he's doing well. I got to give Eddie a call. So this is sub 2 deal. Let me see if I can get a picture of the outside. But first of all, how do we know that somebody's ready to sell us a property subject to? They'll give us their most recent mortgage statement. Let me repeat that. Well, Chris, how do we know the person's going to sell us up to? A lot of this is really all about your posture. When you go talk to people, Ms. Smith, do you have the most recent mortgage statement so we can check it out? I believe what you're saying, but we need to just verify everything so I can verify exactly the numbers. What are the numbers? So I think my posture, and there's an air about the way that I personally ask this, and I'm not saying I'm better, worse, right or wrong, left, right, up or down. I've just been doing it for so much. See, one of the keys that I'm learning in business, one of the advantages that we have is time. Time. It takes time to walk in and have an air about you that I do not care whether I'm going to buy your house or not. I don't even care. I've got enough houses. I don't need another one. They're all headaches. All they are is 4 walls and a roof, period. That's it. Every one of them are headaches. And I want to talk to you about that word enough, right? I'm reading a book now, The Psychology of Money. The guy talks about two ultra rich guys, right? One guy keeps his money, the other guy loses it all. He said, "Man, what was the guy asks him, what was the difference between how were you able to keep all of your money? How were you able to do it? How was you able?" That sounds good. Huh? How were you able? That's right. How were you able to keep all of your money over time, but the other guy lost it all? And he goes, "You know what? I had one thing the other guy didn't, and that was enough." And when I read that part, I'm like, you know what? What the hell is enough? What is enough? What does it look like to you? So everybody's enough is different. I did my mastermind today. One person's enough was 100,000 a month. Another person's enough was 50,000 a month. Another person's enough was 25,000 a month. It all depends on who you are, where you're trying to go. Enough. I suggest to you, I submit to you, find out what that enough is in your life. Okay. And I know I don't want to get too sheeshy and too metaphysical with you, but we can all just keep chasing this elusive goalpost that once you get one step closer to it, that goalpost just moves back 2 steps. I'm telling you, I'm submitting to you right now that I've been there. It's cool making 10,000 a month. I need to make 20,000. Well, 20 is good. I need to make 30,000. Well, let's go and do 40,000. Would it be nice to make 100,000 a month? What if we did 110? It never ends. Take it from me. I'm telling y'all, man, I am you. You watch me because I am you. I'm just the guy next door. My neighbors don't know what the hell I do. Yeah, figure out what's enough for you. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. Just don't get out there and just try to keep getting more and more. You never get enough. Okay. So how do we know when the seller's ready to sell us the deal subject to? We get the most recent mortgage statement. So let's look at this one here. This lady just finally sent it over. I want you to look at this. So this is what came in. And if you need to learn how to negotiate this stuff, what I'll do, you know what? I didn't even put, why not? Right? I'm here, you're here. If you need to learn how to negotiate these deals, I'll put the link in the video description of my 11 ninja negotiation, 11 audio training modules. So you got to learn how to negotiate this stuff. You can't just walk in there and say, Miss Smith, we're going to buy your house subject to. Ain't going to work. Okay, so here's the mortgage statement. Can y'all see that? Here it is, y'all. I'm literally, this is the deal we're doing right now. I love the fact that I don't have to put on a front for you. I can just say, this is what I'm doing. Shit, this is what we're doing. That's where I live. That's the lender there. Uh-oh. Let me blot this out, y'all fools. Sorry, I want about a loan number there. Okay. The Mountain Dew. So a lot of us think, right, that in order for us to do a subject to deal, and that's where we're going to take over the seller's loan payments, the seller has to be behind. How many times have you heard that, right? It's got to be behind. You got to be behind in payments. I'm here to tell you that it's not true, and you're witnessing it right now. I got this mortgage statement in today. The seller's not behind. They're current. They only owe 1 month, $1,293. How do I know that? Because the regular monthly payment is $1,293. That's what it is. Now, why is it so important that we understand subject to? I'm here to tell you. Listen up, Roundup homies. I'm going to give you the truth because I am living this. I do deals every day. All right. Over the next few years, you're going to have the opportunity to purchase property subject to the existing financing from people that bought their houses during the coronavirus timeframe, and the interest rates are ridiculously low. Let me repeat that. This is the best time to be in real estate right now because all those people that bought their homes over the last few years, interest rates are artificially low. How do I know that? Let me show you right now. I'm glad you asked. Look at this. This is interest rate. Look, interest rate 2.75. We're doing a loan on new construction on my property. Interest rate 5.2. And I had to pay $3,000 just to lower my interest rate, right? So I'm telling y'all, Roundup, you're hearing it right now. I'm showing you, I'm proving to you that this is the best time to be in real estate to do, as long as you understand creative financing. You got to understand that. You got to know creative financing. If you don't know creative financing, then you're just stuck at the whims. So here's the mortgage statement, prepayment penalty, and here's the address of where I live. Modification date, they didn't modify. So she got this loan, 51, 41, 31, 20. This loan is only a year old. That's terrible. Not even a year old. It's a 30-year fix. She must have got it in 2021. All right, principal interest right here. Balance $275,000. Okay. Payment due. So next month, that's what we'll owe. I'm doing this right now, y'all. I ain't trying to fake no funk. Oh, you fake gurus out there, you burn me up, man. So that's the monthly payment, and it does include escrows. See, so this being escrow, if you look right there, escrow is going to be taxes. So all this right here is principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. Taxes and insurance. Escrowed, everything's included. Okay. So I'm going to go over more of this. I'm going to do a full video taking you to the property and walk you through this stuff. Get your questions in, Roundup. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, if you're taking in what I'm putting down, please hit that like button. Give your boy some love. Give your boy some love. So let me remind you, members' questions will be answered first. If you'd love to join our channel and just support my mission and ministry for busy entrepreneurs and professionals, there's a join button right there below. Just click on it. It just will cost you. Matter of fact, it is an investment to help me keep coming on this stuff, right? Because shoot, I could be hanging out with my kids. Nothing but a Starbucks coffee a month. That's all I'm asking you. Okay, so I'll put in the video description. I did the subject to training, and I'll put in the video description. What else? I'll put in so much stuff I need to give you. So much stuff. Ooh. The Ninja Negotiation 11 audio training module. Let me get those links, and then we're going to keep going on with this deal. Come on in, y'all. We got 70 people on here. It is an honor to hang out with you today. It is such an honor. Let me see here. Let's go there. So I want to know if you got any questions on that. Before we move on to the property, do you have any questions on that mortgage statements that you might not understand? Any questions on the mortgage statement? We'll do that real quickly, and then we'll move on. All right. So I'll put the negotiation sales audio down here. If you need my Ninja Negotiating Sales, I'm sorry, Ninja Negotiation 11 audio training series, it's going to walk you down 11 live audio negotiations with me with other sellers. Now, this is inside of the house with sellers. I'm right inside them. I got a recorder down with me, kicking it right with the seller, getting them to sign the subject to deal, right? It's not, I'm on the phone, I'm right there with them. So let me do this here real quickly. And then we'll go there. Let's see, I'll do that. Ninja. And also, I need to give you, what else do I need to give you? You got to join my email list. If you guys haven't joined my email list, come on, you got to get on there. Come on with us. If you haven't joined my email list, let me put that there. See, if you're just on the YouTube channel, you're not getting everything. You're missing a ton of value. I mean, we do daily emails, questions of the day. I bring on different people that don't make it to the channel. So much stuff that you got to get. Join our email list. There we go. There you go. You can join my email list. I'll put that in there too. Now, a lot of the stuff you won't see if you've been hanging out with me since the beginning, you will have to refresh your screen. Just hit refresh and you'll see these links in the video description below. Let's see here. Let's do this. Boom. There we go. You join my email list. And I got that sub 2 training. All right. Questions on the, what is it? Am I having the title company send the payments? No, we just make the payments. Due Process LLC. We do that. Good question. My Geek Squad. You will get access to my Geek Squad. That's going to be Brian. All the people that came. It's another link. If you want to get my subject to training, I did give you guys my Geek Squad information on that. Let me give you that here. The training here. I'll give you that. Check out. You got to copy that. Brian runs all my online. This lead came from the internet. Matter of fact, let me show you that too. I'll show you what that looks like. I don't know why I don't put this stuff in. I don't put this stuff in before we start going. I just don't do it. I don't know. Chris, you just such a slacker. All right, so refresh your screen if you want that stuff. I got so much stuff to show. Okay, so let me show you how this lead came in. Let me see how she came in. What is that? Let's see how it comes in. There we go. Boom. All right, let me do this. Comes on email. I'm gonna do this for y'all. I'll show you how to lead. Sorry, for all my people that are watching this later. Yeah, you gotta just deal with it, right? Sorry, nothing I can do. Show you how the lead comes in. And we went over all this today in my mastermind. If you didn't join the mastermind, we will be doing another one in a few weeks. That was closed. No more members in the mastermind. I'm done. No more. All right, so here we go. We do this. How does the lead come in? My Geek Squad runs 1 million ads online. And then what do? I'm working on it, y'all. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. All right, let me share my screen with you. I had to blot out 1 million things because I don't want y'all seeing my seller's information. Y'all give me a hard time. Y'all ain't doing that to me. Okay. Ooh, I gotta do this thing. Copy that. Let me duplicate that. Oh, one more thing. Take the email out. Sheesh, Louise. Sorry, y'all. Give me a second. Just bear with me. I promise I'll get it to you. Put news, put a doom. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. How do the leads come in? Here's my leads. Here's my lead flow. I'm showing y'all the whole thing. I'm showing y'all the game. So they go to my website. They see Chris Haskins. He's a great looking guy, so charismatic. I love him to death. I want to marry him. I want him to marry my daughter. Well, he's already taken. He's got kids. Just give me a cash offer. This is nothing but Nothing but carrot. And if you want to get an investor website, I have a link, give you free. I don't know what it is. So they come here, put the address in here, but a lot of people don't want to do that. They want to call. So put the phone number there. But this is the site that people come to. We drive a ton of traffic to this thing, right? And then the next thing, we get an email. It comes in, name, phone, email, property address, boom. That's it. Hampton Roads buyers. I wonder how this came in. Hampton Road. They went right to our website, our form page. So this is how it looks on. This is actually a screenshot of my Gmail. Comes right in. Name, phone. I had to cover it all up, but this is it. It says, congrats, you got a new lead. See if I can show you that. Comes right on there. Comes right on. And then after that, we call them back. If we wanted to do the deal, then we'll go look at it. But that's how the lead comes in. That's a good question. Whoever asked that. Who asked that? C Rose. Chris, do I recommend wholesaling sub 2 properties with no equity? Or would you recommend keeping for cash flow if the PITI is fairly low? Absolutely. If you can get a property, C Rose, with no equity, but the payment is cool, I don't mind paying it down over time, because remember, you're not paying it down. The tenant is going to pay it down, right? So you're going to pay some of it down, but let somebody else pay it off for you. You got a house, no credit, no cash, none of that stuff. And which link do you need? Ethan, do you need the subject to training? Do you need the negotiation? I don't know. So many. All right. So all those links in the video description, the audio and all that stuff. So let's get on to the numbers. Let's look at the numbers here. So what, generally speaking, this would not be a deal. Let's look at these numbers. So the ARV in this was 335. Okay. So let's say she owes 275. Let's say if I were to pay her off, right? This is where the magic, y'all. This is where the magic comes in. Oh, I just get chills when I think about being able to do these deals where I know, I don't say nobody, but the majority of your other local investors where you live have no idea how to put these deals together, right? It's 275. Monthly payment is $1,300. The rental is $10,000. It doesn't need a lot. And I'm going to do the video. I don't have the pictures, but I'll have the pictures when we do the Saturday video. We're doing the whole breakdown of this deal. Seller wants $10,000. We'll give her 10 grand. Now, if we want to sell this, it would be 6% realtor fee. That's $20,000. But if you have a flat fee broker, you can slice this 3% here. I'm sorry, you can slice that 6% down to 3% and only pay $10,000. Let me do this. Boom. Oops, is that the wrong one? Let me do that there. Go there. There you go. Generally speaking, the realtor fees are 6%. But we have negotiated where we pay a flat fee. Let's say we pay $500 to the broker. She lists it on her internet and she's done. We do all the work, but we do pay. We have a processor, Brother Smitty. He does a phenomenal job dealing with this stuff. I mean, I couldn't do. Shout out to Smitty, by the way. I couldn't do any of this stuff without Smitty. So what this will look like: 335 minus 275 minus $20,000. That's rental right here. 20,000 is the rental and to the seller, minus realtor fees is going to be 30,000. That's left over, right? But if we have to go out, here's the thing: we have to go out, borrow 275 and borrow 20. What's 275 plus? If we have to get a new loan for 275 plus 20, 275, 85, 200. Basically, it's 300,000. So, what would happen if I had to go out and get a whole new loan for 300,000? I'd have to do a new recording. I probably have to pay $5,000 in closing costs. I got to buy it and I have to sell it, right? So this is gross here. This 30,000 is gross. So let me tell you where the magic. Here's the magic. Follow me now. So instead of me going out and getting a new loan for 300,000, let me highlight that. Oh, darn it! Hey, highlight. I do that wrong. Instead of me getting a loan for $300,000, which is, y'all follow me? That's gonna be the 275 what she owes, plus I got to pay 20,000 in reno and what the seller wants. So that's 20,000 plus realtor fees. Roughly, I'm rounding up to 300,000. Right? I'll be in it for 300,000, and then I got to start making payments, or the interest is going to start accruing on that 300,000. But let's just say our interest 10%. What's 10% on 300,000? A month. 300,000. times 0.1 divided by 12. Let's just say, now y'all get me now. Let's say we're paying 10% interest. At 10% interest on 300K is $2,500 a month. All right, y'all follow me. Check me out. This is magic. I want you to know when you learn the tools of subject to, you turn into a superhero. I pray that you use these superpowers for good and not evil. Chris, how could I use these superpowers for evil? Well, you could be taking over grandma and grandpa's house subject to and not making a payment, right? Or making a payment late, messing up their credit. So make sure you use the powers of subject to for good. Okay? I'm asking you to do that. Please do that. And if you don't do it, they're going to start reporting this to the authorities. Then grandma and grandpa, you can get out. They're going to outlaw sub twos. So let's say we're at 10%. We borrowed $300,000. We had to go out there and get a new loan. Follow me. Say we had to go get a new loan for $300,000 to do this deal. At 10%, that's $2,500 a month we're losing. This is where this deal works. That deal doesn't work because you got to, let's say you hold the house for 3-4 months. That's 10 grand in interest that's gone already. As opposed to up here, 1,300, 3 months is 5 grand. So you're like half in interest. But still, this is gross here. You're 30. Let me show you where this deal works. We take it, we buy it subject to, come up with 20K to earn roughly. So to come up with 300,000 to make 20K, if you're gonna get a new loan for 300K to make 20 to 30K, because this is gross. Let's say this 25K. Don't forget, I didn't back out cost of sale and stuff. So let's say you're roughly going to make 25, which is roughly 25K profit. Hope y'all follow me. Hold on. Let me take this off. Remove. Okay. That should be 1 there. So if you have to go out and get a loan for 330K, your profit is roughly 25K profit after all expenses, right? And it could be 20K. But let me show you the magic. Here's the magic. What if we took this loan subject to the 275K loan subject to, here we go, y'all. Check it out. We take this loan subject to, let me take this over here. Let me do this, which means we have no loan coming in, zero, no loan. And we give the seller $10,000 at closing. And then we do the rental for $10,000, which means we have how much out of our pocket for this entire deal? How much do we have out of our pocket if we take over the seller's loan at $275,000? Hear me out. And then we give the seller 10 at closing and we do the rental at 10. Oh man, I hope you guys are seeing this. So actually, we buy it subject to, we have to come up with $20,000 to earn roughly 20, let's say 25,000. So huge difference. There's a huge difference, y'all, to having to come. It's a huge difference to having to come up with 300,000 as opposed to just having to come up with 20,000. I hope y'all got that. So if we buy it subject to, all we have to do is come up with 20K. That's it. 20 grand. You take over their debt, pay the seller, do the repairs, sell it, and you're done. Now, we might have to make a few payments here and there. That's $1,300. Let's say we had to make 3 payments. That's another 30, 26, another $4 grand we had to come up with over time. But what I want you to see is these type of deals, you have to look at them in reverse. Look at them backwards. How can I not have to go out there and come up with all this financing in order to do the deal? Now, if you can't come up with $20,000 to make 20, this isn't the business you need to be in right now. You need to go out there and get your cash flow needs met. But could you go borrow $20,000 to make 20? You could borrow from a private lender. You can give them 5,000 of it and still make money on this deal. We're talking about base hits here. Base hits. Not every deal is going to be a grand slam, home run. Okay. I hope you got that, y'all. This is the deal that I wanted to outline for you. 20 grand, bring bring back 20. How many times can you go out there in the marketplace, put up 20,000 and make 20? Boom, 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 20. Most people put up 20,000 to make 1,000, right? And you're going to put up 20, you're going to almost double your money, pretty much double your money. So that's how this one's going to work, y'all. I hope you're learning something tonight. I pray. I hope. Oh, truth for you. Hey, one of my new members said, Chris, are we able to use my docs? Absolutely. You can use them. You can use them. Yeah. Just go to my website and you can download them. Just go to chrishaskins.com. Kwame, hey, good to see you, man. Hey, Kwame, good to see you, my brother. We buy houses NWI. Why do my friends and family think I'm stealing houses when I explain buying houses subject to? Good. You're doing business the correct way when people think you're stealing. Why is that? I'm reading a book now called The $100 Million Offer. People need to think that you're stealing from other people because you're that good. You're that good. We are so good. We could go in and craft deals where other people can't even do it or they can't even see it. Okay. Listen, if I'm pouring in you to right now, I'm not going anywhere, but make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, Roundup. I'm here working for you. I'm prostituting my body. And there's some links below. If you need my training, I'm giving you my subject to training, 5 modules, 5 hours of me teaching you this stuff, as well as my negotiating audio. You got to learn how to negotiate this stuff. That's in the link in the video description. So let's get some questions here. Oh man, we got a new member here. Monica, what up, homie? Wow, look at that. That's a nice picture. Y'all some good looking people on the Roundup homies, man. That's super over. Thank you for supporting your boy. Make sure you join the email list too so you can stay in touch. I am going to be opening up my inner circle. The mastermind is going on right now, but I will be opening up my inner circle. It ain't cheap, man. My thing is, look, I want you to do deals. Forget all the hype and Lambo and private plane, all that. I ain't got time for that stuff, man. We need you doing deals. Monica, thank you so much for supporting my channel, man. I really appreciate you. It is an honor to serve you. One of our members has a question here. Truth for you, TV. Chris, do I offer one-on-one training? Not one-on-one, merely because I'm building a house for my family. I'm relocating. I got 3 kids, dog, wife, school, all that. But I do have my inner circle. If you want to join that, just shoot us an email, my friend. My inner circle meets twice a week, and we do live events together, 2 days, hanging out with me and my friend Mike Fritz. Let's get to some Q&A here, y'all. Q&A. Questions on this deal. You can use my docs. You're welcome. Gerald, you are so welcome, my friend. You're welcome. Ethan, because they don't understand creative finance, and it's like when a wholesaler buys a home. You're right. So they're not desperate. So truth powerful, but it's important that it needs to be seller not only meet but exceed when it comes. You're absolutely right. Everything needs to be above board on that stuff. That's absolutely right. Yep. Thank you. Grio, you're welcome. You're welcome. I was wondering how does sub 2, Ethan, how does sub 2 work related to mortgage note investing? Not sure on that one. That's a good question. What up? Scales, what up, my friend? Look at you. Susan, did you see that? Interest rate? Susan, you've been in the game for long enough. Look at that. So Susan's been around for a while. I personally know Susan, and she's like, I can read your mind. You're like, bang! 2.75. This is what I've been preaching this for the last year, right? I knew this time was coming. I knew it. How do I know? Just because I've been around forever. Like successful guys, we're not that smarter, or we're not any better than you, right? We don't do anything. We just been around. We've seen it already. I'm like, if interest rates are at 2%, the market's going to go up one day. This thing has to change. I want to be there to scoop up all these crazy loans. Look at that. 2.75%, y'all. 2.75%. So I want to be the beneficiary of this 2.75% when it's time for them to sell. And that's what we're doing. Kwame, what skip trade service do you use? What do we use? PropStream. Listen, Kwame, if you go right there, there's a Chris property data. You can get all property data information on sellers, mortgage information, deeds of trust, HOA, liens, bankruptcy, divorce. All that stuff is there inside of PropStream. And we have a 7-day free trial if you want to get that. But yes, that's who we use for right there. Y'all see that? ChrisPropertyData.com. Ethan, what up? Yeah, that's who we use for all of our skip trace and stuff. Hey, Sabrina, what's going on? Good to see you, Carmen. How do you market? Carmen, we drive traffic on Google Pay per click. That's what we do. Sabrina, do I offer the subject to documents? Yes, I'll put them. If you go to chrishaskins.com, you can get them there, but I'll put the link for my docs in the video description as well. And if you buy, listen, y'all, if you're buying this stuff subject to, how do I, I'll put the link also. Let me get that for you. I thought everybody had my sub. If you don't have my sub 2 documents here, I'll put it right there. My subject to, download my sub 2 docs. Let me put them for you. If you've never done a subject to deal, I want y'all to know that you might have to refresh your screen to get this stuff, right? So subject to is an advanced strategy. Don't be going in, try to figure this stuff out on your own because it ain't going to happen. You will not stumble into a subject to deal. But yes, Sabrina, if you want my docs, they're in the video description now. You can download them below. Kwame, am I doing solely short-term rentals now on sub 2 acquisition, or are they Section 8? Yeah, short-term rental. I mean, I have them. I do them. I mean, I could take them or leave them because I just think that I don't know the longevity of every municipality on that. We'll get 75 people on here right now, so I don't know how long they're going to be around everywhere. I can just see the dominoes falling, city to city to city, Virginia Beach, Newport News, where I live, Atlanta. So I'm not banking my business on short-term rentals. How did I find this deal? On internet. We use internet. Due process. Am I having the title company send the payments or to the mortgage? No, we send the payments directly to the mortgage company, or we log in online, create an account, and pay them on the internet, or we go into the bank and make the payment. Good question. Due process. Angela, wow. Why would someone do a subject to agreement on a property that they just purchased? Here's the thing, Angela. We don't buy houses based on the market or the value necessarily on the market. We buy houses based on social issues. These people have death in the family. These people get sick. They go to jail. They get job transfers and they have job losses. So, Angela, as long as you believe in your mind that those 5 major motivators are going to happen from east to west to north to south, you can buy houses. I don't care if the market is going up, down, left, right, forward, side, forward, backwards, or even sideways. You can always buy a piece of real estate and make money in real estate. Why would they do it? They got to move. They're gone. They need a new house. Impress. I'm on your email list. I got cut off 2 hours early and couldn't get back to the sub 2 mastery workshop. Uh-oh. If you got cut off, send us an email. If you ordered the recordings, we should have got them to you already. How to find the deal? Yes, internet marketing, real estate with Bill. How do you deal with deals who have 100,000 in arrears? Yeah, those. I don't know if I want to mess with those. That's just too much to do. Tips, Angie, how you doing? What up? Ethan, that link's in the video description. Yes, for my docs, as for my negotiation audio, and to join our email list. Just refresh your screen to get all that stuff, man. Thank you guys for supporting me. I'm coming on here. I'm like, why not? If y'all need this stuff. Here's the thing, what I've learned. Yes, I am in sales, right? That's what I do. I'm in sales. But sales, I'm giving you, here's the thing. People are happy to spend money with us because I'm giving you this much value for that much money, right? So I don't mind asking you to invest with me. I'm giving you this much value and I'm only asking you to spend. So why not? It is an exchange. It is an exchange. You are happy to give us money in exchange for making you this much more money. So it's real in my world. It's real simple. I've already spent the hundreds of thousands of dollars on my education. I've done it and I'm still doing it. But my thing is I can take all my research, boil it down to where my people understand it. Because shit, I had the people I learned from could barely understand what they're talking about. I had to boil it down and now repurpose it and give it to you for this much money. Why wouldn't you exchange a little bit of money for this much value? I'm gonna ask you for a couple $100 to show you how to buy a house without going to the bank using your credit. I mean, it's everybody has their different priorities in life. Some people would rather get a new pair of shoes or get a new purse or new outfit. For me, I'm spending money on education because I need to be financially free. That's where I was at. I ain't doing nothing. I'm shit, all my money. What company we buy houses? What company can we set up for website for me? Like what you showed us. I'll give you my link. We have an agreement. I'm an affiliate for Carrot. They give us a slight. I think you get a free trial too. Investor. I'll put that in the video description. We buy houses. I can't do it right now. I don't. Oh, can I? I'll give you that. If you hold tight, I'll put that in the video description as well. If you need a website, you got to have one. You can't. You ain't nothing without a website. We buy houses, so let's do that. 20K. That's right. 20K. Yeah, 20K out of pocket. So I'll give you my link to my investor Carrot. I'll put that in the chat. You got to have a website. You're nothing. You're nothing without a website. You have to have a website. Where is it at? Here we go. Right here. I'll put that in the chat right now. You need a website. My website company. Sorry if you're watching this later, man. This is really gonna be nasty. We buy houses is right there in the comments, and I'll put it in the video description as well. All right, so you can refresh your screen, and you can get your We Buy Houses site set up right now, already ready to go. You don't got to do nothing. Just fill in the little blanks. See, for me, I just rather spend a few dollars. I want to spend a few dollars and get my stuff working, just like with my leads. I want to pay money. I want to have leads show up in my email address every day, and I don't want to think about them. So that's where I'm at in my life now. Like, obviously, I wasn't like that starting out. I was trying to save all kind of money at that time. But so who asked that question? If you need a website, We Buy Houses in WI. Refresh your screen. I'll put my website provider in the video description below. Yes, we make a fee on all of our affiliate links. I mean, that's what I'm doing. We're in sales. Anybody I refer to you, they pay us a referral fee. You don't pay anything more. They just give us a fee for referring the customer. Lamont, yep, 10,000. Lisa, give 10,000. Lease option with 20 down from a tenant buyer and no repairs. You can do that. You can do that. Yep. Lakeisha, hey, do you think we're heading into a recession? No. Nice picture. I don't think we're headed to a bad, maybe a slight one, but nothing big. Allie, thank you for all this. You're welcome. You are very welcome. It is my job, as I said at the beginning of this deal, to electrify you, to get you doing what's needed to be done to be a successful entrepreneur and real estate investor. It's my duty, obligation. It's my mission. It's a burden that I have accepted for myself. It's what I have to do. I can't tell God, Chris, I ain't finna do all that. I look telling God, I ain't doing that. Monica, thank you so much. Girl, thank you. I think you're awesome too. Thank you. Thanks so much for the value add, right? I'm giving you this much value. I'm just asking for a little bit of money, right? Everybody wins when you sacrifice a few dollars. We want to sacrifice dollars for value instead of getting a stupid new person some tickets to go see some rapper, the baby. God, how much money have we spent on entertainment? I ain't even gonna do that to y'all. How do I get the land trust deeds? Impress, you can email me. We'll email you that link too. I can't keep putting links in here, but yeah, if you email us, we'll give that to you. Ultimate Bargains, learn your market, build a buy box so you know when a great deal crosses your desk. Give you permission to ignore loser deals. That's right. Real estate with Bill. What's the max money you would pay to own a deal? Just thinking about pre-foreclosure deals. I don't have a max money. I'm buying the biggest house I've ever bought now for $360,000. I got the HUD right over here somewhere. 360. That's my biggest one, worth $500,000. Prop stream. That's right. Ultimate Bargains. If you do not go right here, y'all, chrispropertydata.com. Here's the thing. A lot of us are like, why aren't I getting leads? Why aren't I doing this? How come I can't tell what the owner? Because you don't have the software. All of us have the software. Every successful real estate entrepreneur, we have either some software. If it ain't this one, it's another one that people are using. You got to have a software. I did my mastermind today. Unfortunately, in today's climate, you must have a software just like this one, chrispropertydata.com, PropStream, where you can go search data, mailing address, deed of trust. How many properties do they even own? Is there a lien? I mean, you got to have it. Anyway, you got to have it. I don't have a max amount of number, Bill. I mean, shit. If the numbers work, I'll do the deal, whatever it is. Ally, have you ever bought a property sub to then sold owner financing? No, we buy sub to and then sell lease option. Why do I do that? Because I want to retain ownership as opposed to transferring the title to the seller. Now, if you live in Texas, you got to do it like that. I don't know why Texas, y'all Y'all weird. You can't do lease options. Do what you can, but it's against some state statute. So don't do them down there. Jamon, what up, man? Whatever y'all do, stop using subject to language. That's right. We're gonna buy your house up too. What the hell is that? And your mailers that you send out, especially homeowners free and clear homes. Yeah, they don't. You can't do that. No, we do lease options. That's right. What are the name of my subject to documents? What are the names? That's all they are. Subject to document package. That's all it is. That's all I got. I ain't got nothing special for you. Grio, you don't have any yes, I'm going to be, if you stay tuned to the channel, I'm going to be adding a document, the mortgage change of mortgage information, where you can, when the seller sits down at closing, they sign a mortgage statement, a change of mortgage address. So the payments will come mailed to you. I should have put that one in a long time ago. But Grio, it's not really too much to update. I feel like I'm a broken record. I've been saying this stuff for a long time. Susan, could I explain, when would you get a second homeowner's insurance policy on the property that you talked about before? Okay, so where I live, I bought subject to, right? But the seller died. So she passed away. Rest her soul, man. And the husband. So crazy. I remember when I first bought it, I found some memorabilia from World War II, and he was mailing it stuff to his wife. It's just some beautiful stuff. I gave it to the kids. So 2 insurance policies. I lived in this house, so I wanted one insurance policy, kind of like a dummy policy with the seller's name on it and with me on it too. And then I had another policy that would be the policy with no mortgage on it. And if the house did burn down, I would file a claim on this one and just leave this one in place. You got it, Susan? This is almost insurance policy A is almost like a dummy policy. And insurance policy B would be the one with no mortgage on it, and I would file for that. So that's what I did. I don't mind spending a few dollars just so I have a soft. Patrick Bet David says, man, how soft do you want your pillow to be at night? Insurance process, real simple, man. Just get a new policy. You know, I think we're overthinking. Get the policy. You got the power of attorney. If you're using my docs, you got the power of attorney. Get new insurance policy. Get the policy. And then add your seller as an additional insured. Boom, it's over. I did this by accident years ago. I got the policy and I added them. I didn't even report it to the lender. The insurance company reported it to the lender, and then they sent me a letter, said, thank you for providing us with proof of insurance. And it was over. I'm like, damn, I didn't even know I could do that. It's crazy. So don't overthink it. Truth for you TV. Do you think the markets are saturated with sub-2 investors? Heck no. What? Truth for you TV. Let me tell you. I promise you. It's so weird when we learn something, we think everybody else knows about it, right? Now, wholesaling, yeah, a lot of people do know about that. I got to give you that. But, subject to, you're a member of the 1%, yo. I know investors been in the game for years don't understand subject to. No, truth for you, TV. Just because you know about it doesn't mean everybody else does. Shit, I've been talking about it on my channel for years and years and years. And I go meet people, they're like, what is subject to? You can't know. Never going to be enough people knowing about subject to. Why? Because a lot of people don't even believe it. Thanks for being one of our members, though. Truth for you, TV. I don't mean to be too hard on you, but no, not too saturated. Monica, Chris, which recordings do I have for purchase? We did the subject to training module last week, and we recorded it. So that link is in the video description if you want to get that. I show you exactly how we buy property subject to how we do this step by step. Donzel, hey Chris, am I into? No, I do land, yeah, but not commercial. Ultimate bargains, dreaded D's, death, debt relief, delinquency, detainment, discharge, delusional, disease, dislocation, distressed property divorce. You're right, that's it. That's a good one right there, man. Let's do ultimate bargains. One day we're gonna get ultimate bargains on here, man. Can I please show me how to get the land trust? How to get a land trust deed? Yes. If you go to just go to chrishaskins.com, Truth for You TV, and you'll see my land trust documents there. You can download them. I believe they're there. Let's see. chrishaskins.com. If you go to, there you go, documents right there. Land trust document packet is right at the bottom. Oh, see more documents. Just go to see more documents at the very bottom on chrishaskins.com, man, for you. Do I use the CRM? Only one we use is Aweber. I need to do better. I'll tell y'all, I do not have a CRM down. We do have one with I did just start using one. What is it? It's a proprietary thing that my geek squad put together for me. I don't even know the name of it, but we do have one. Yes. Ultimate bargains. If you have nothing, then you can flip lease options. You're right. To get assignment fees, you can do that. Yeah, you can make a lease option fee with that. Andrew, just because some people learn these creative strategies doesn't mean they'll actually ever end up doing it. That is true. There's even less people doing. I'm telling y'all, man, not a lot of people. You are a superhero when you understand creative real estate. Philip, I thank you. Keep up the great work. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you. Grio, can I use your data to buy subject to deal? Yeah, you can use my stuff, do my docs, all that stuff. So roundup, I just wanted to show you this tonight. My mastermind is closed, but my inner circle is open. So if you're interested in that, it ain't cheap. I'm telling you now, I got some great people in there, but I don't have so much time in a day. Creative real estate. I've showed you, I've proven to you, people are going to have to sell that bought their house over the last few years. Regardless of what's going on, they got to sell, right? So you get to step in, take advantage, not hurting people, but helping people in your community get out of these properties where ordinarily nobody else will be able to do these deals. It's just not enough room. 300 grand to make 20 grand as opposed to 20 grand to make 20 grand. It's like night and day. It's night and day, y'all. All right. I love you, Roundup. Please keep up the good work. All that stuff's in the video description. It is my honor to serve you. Subscribe, like the content, share with anybody else that you think needs to understand not only real estate investing, subject to real estate investing. That's what we do. All right. If you want information for my Geek Squad or my Inner Circle, just email us and we'll give you that stuff there. Get a website set up. I love you. See you on the next video roundup. Oh, this weekend. Darn, I forgot about that. Let me show y'all. This weekend I'm doing a live event. I almost forgot. Meet up. If you're in the Hampton Roads area and you want to meet us, meet me and my team, we're doing a live event. We're doing a meetup this weekend. Let me show you the screen. So here we are here. I just finished a renovation. We sold it. We got 7 offers on it. And we're meeting. That's the address. Let me show you this. Darn, I almost forgot that. This weekend, Learn Real Estate Investing Now, August 20th, 10 a.m. That's the kitchen there. I'm going to show you exactly how we found it, how we financed it, because I don't use my money. I use private money. I use some of my money. And hopefully Ron can go over some of the repairs and tell you all about the construction, because I don't even do the construction anymore. I'm just the money guy. So join us this weekend. If you go to meetup.com, you'll see this property is in Virginia Beach. I would look forward to meeting you live, and it's free. And come hang out with me this Saturday, 10 o'clock a.m. All right? Just go to meetup.com and you'll see that. I forgot all about that stuff. Darn. Yeah, I did miss you, Sabrina. Oh, yeah, we came to Connecticut. I did miss you, yep. Truth you can I buy the property using sub 2 and sell it at the balance due? You can, but I don't want you selling a property if you can help it. This one I'm having to do that we went over tonight is a flip because the seller didn't want us to hold the property long term. So she only gave us a little bit of time to do the deal and sell it. So that's another point. Not all deals are going to be long term. Not all subject to deals are going to be long term hold. Some of them are just going to be ones you're going to flip. So I'm flipping the subject to. I'm actually flipping a subject to deal. You don't have to sell them. You don't have to all of them be long term. I'll let you know. See you, Rose. All right, Roundup. I look forward to seeing you this weekend. God bless you. Peace.